Alright, everyone. I'm Jamie with a J. This is Jelly and Chrome by Yngar. It's a compo entry. Race through the desert on a screamin' hot rod with a special power. This speed demon can shrink and stretch at will to always get the best performance.
Compelling.
Use the right stick to stretch and shrink the car. Making it thinner reduces drag but makes it easy to tip over. Thicker increases drag but makes the car way more stable. Good for getting out of a spin. Cool. Making it longer means there is more engine to go faster. Shorter lets you turn faster but is mostly useless. Nice.
Compelling.
You can also press the face buttons. Do we have a controller? Is this going to require a controller? Press the face buttons to make the wheels expand for more traction. The right trigger controls the gas and the left trigger controls the brake. Not that you need it. You can also handbrake with the left bumper. Unfortunately, right now this game is playable single player on Windows with an Xbox controller or equivalent. Added local multiplayer and other things and other stuff. Well, guess what? Yngar, we're here to rescue you. Because we have an Xbox controller on hand. Alright. So, here goes.
That's the same Xbox controller as the Fable and Gina, right?
What?
That's the same Xbox 360 controller we were using for the Fable and Gina gameplay.
Yeah.
Now loading.
Okay, blank screen.
Yep.
It should run just fine.
I have high hopes that my dune buggy adventure will start soon.
Alright.
There we go. Alright.
Hey, look, you have time.
That doesn't seem to be very
Did you plug
responsive.
it in after you started the game?
No, we plugged it in before.
It said it had controller support too? What?
We plugged it in after we started the launcher. But
Right. Start the game again.
Yeah. Can you alt tab out?
Can I?
Or alt F4, same thing. Yoink.
Unity. Oh, okay.
Try that again.
Shrinking stretch that little. Yay, why there's pizza out there?
Pizza?
Yep. Oh, anyone else want pizza?
I would like some pizza. But first, I would like some jelly and
Cowabunga.
chrome.
Cowabunga, dudes.
Save me a slice of jelly and chrome. Oh, there we go. This is on. Alright, so make the wheels bigger. Different wheels bigger. Back. Neat. Okay. Makes sense. Don't need those brakes.
It's working?
Yep.
Controllers.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
Hey, now. Alright.
We learned an important lesson after this.
Yes.
Oh, we got plug in the controller first.
Make myself wider, make myself thinner. Nope. Stabilize. What? What?
Does that thing actually rock on the ground, or is it just like floating through the air?
Yeah.
It honestly looks like it's floating through air.
It's all part of the magic.
Oh.
Go thin, my friends.
Hmm?
Woohoo! Pretty neat. Oh,
Oh, I gotta slow down. Oh.
never slow down. Only get wider.
Oh,
Alright, motorcycle mode.
so when you get narrower, you go faster?
Yeah. I
So
think-
what
How do you get longer?
Let's see here. Oh, it's hard for me to.
Oh,
Whoa. Oh man. I think this is an awesome premise. Whoa. the
The pop.
the pop in there, I thought there was like a monster coming over the hill. Motorcycles. No. This is great.
Ham
No.
pizza.
Ah, I'm missing the ham.
Ham. It's a-
What else is on
Ooh.
there? It's kind of.
I love that you did not lock the mouse cursor.
Can you change like the front wheels different from the back wheels?
Yep.
Well, you can change any individual part.
Yep.
This might be the last slice of ham pizza. So if you want one, someone's gonna have to barf it up.
Quick, get a plate.
Whoa. I think this looks weird.
I made my dune buggy disappear.
So wait, why haven't we make all the wheels smaller?
I don't know if I can make them smaller than they are by default. I can make them bigger. Go sides or just front.
Oh,
just
so you
back.
guys make it bigger when you go around the corner to stabilize yourself?
I guess. I'm only making my back wheels bigger. I don't see any reason to only boost up like one side. Sides that looks
No, think
good.
about it, when you go around the corner, so that way,
I guess.
if you did the inside wheels, make them bigger as you go around the corner, it should give you better turning.
Alright.
Make the car long.
That part I forget how to do.
So
Wow.
far, it looks like there's an actual finish line because I haven't seen this course loop yet.
Okay, I can see how to make myself wider or thinner. I have to double check the controls. Whoa! I guess that was shortening me. I pressed up on the right stick. Maybe this is
Use the
longer.
right stick, stretch and shrink the car. Use that right stick.
That's what I'm doing. But it doesn't like obviously.
Oh,
It's
yeah, I pictured it stretching like a mile down the road.
Yeah, me too. It's kind of subtle compared to the whoop.
Yeah.
Woo.
Maybe that's it.
Maybe. Whoa.
Maybe it's thinner. It's a
Oh.
little faster.
Oh, it's kind of weird that there's no like speed indicator, well, no real elements, like UI elements to let you know what's going on, besides just changing.
It's a really fun alternative to like tapping the brakes or power sliding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
You just go wide. Go wide.
Go wide.
Going wide. It's really hard for me to hit any buttons while I'm using the right stick.
So what happens if you go big on all four wheels and you go narrow? Do you go like ultra fast?
I think I take that back. It looks like we're finally looping again.
It's really hard to do except to hold down like all four buttons and then hit the right stick. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay.
This is a roller
I
coaster.
can do it if I take my hand off the left stick.
So how does it do that though? Because the car's like floating just above the ground.
That's what happens.
Oh. Yeah.
Look at that.
Always follow your dreams.
Oh.
D-pad, nothing.
Any music or sound effects?
Nope. None whatsoever.
So you're just like just rolling and that's all?
Yeah, it looks like.
Just
It looks to
rolling
me like
along.
there's nothing. There's no end objective to this game.
Who needs an objective? Just add a battle mode and a monster truck mode. You're done. Demolition derby.
Oh, okay.
Have
Interesting.
you ever played the Monster Truck NES game?
No, I don't think so.
It was bad.
Did you ever play Micro Machines? The like top down.
Maybe.
That was
Was
good.
it
Wasn't that
like
like a Game Boy
RC?
Advance game?
There probably was a port to Game Boy Advance. I think it was originally like a Amiga or Spectrum or something like that. but I'm sure it made its way to NES. And
I am not remembering the name of this game at all. There was like a so at MagFest there was a panel called the cringiest cutscenes, and one of them was from what was like Pocket Racers or something like that.
Pocket racers.
No, the cutscene was amazing. No, the cutscene was literally amazing. In the sense that it was about some apparently evil demigod that decided that it was a good idea to just crash a party and turn everyone into toy cars.
He turned the people into toy cars?
Yes.
That's the
That's
worst.
the story.
It's the worst type of demigod.
Say the intro video.
So inconsiderate. Alright, this is the last flag. I'm
And
gonna
like
pass.
you watch the intro video and you're like, is that seriously just it? They just brought a truck inside a party, and then you go and then they turn into cars, and they're like, what? Why? How?
Okay,
And then the title card shows up.
we did it.
Never thought about that, but like, when did the whole thing of everyone has to have a intro screen on a video game start?
I feel like that's went even as far back as the arcades, because they had that in the arcades for a long time too.
Wow. And
Because like remember how Donkey Kong, the first one, did have an intro sequence of him kidnapping Paula. Pauline, excuse me.
You know,
And
I'm thinking of Earthbound from Paula.
I'm thinking about rating this game
Yeah.
so I can eat some pizza.
Man, yeah, this thing looks like a PlayStation 1 game.
Jelly and Chrome.
That's it. No, that's definitely it.
Yeah.
And here are your ratings for Jelly and Chrome.
Oh, there's a compo entry? Sweet.
Yeah, nice work. Innovation.
What's combo
Pretty.
mean?
Compo means they did it all themselves in 48 hours with no outside help and no minimal pre-made stuff or something like that. I don't know. They might have relaxed that part. Innovation. I'm going to give you high marks for innovation. I think it's a cool concept. Haven't seen anything exactly like it before. I like the idea of customizing your vehicle while you're driving it
On the
in
fly.
mid-race. Like, I think there's so many cool things you could do with just that idea. Yeah,
I was
it's
actually reminded of that PSP Katamari game.
I don't know.
I think it was a PS Vita actually, but there's a Katamari game where the whole entire premise of it is being able to stretch or squash your Katamari.
That's cool. Could you do something similar like Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts? That seemed like the kind of thing where you could like slap on different
You probably
attachments
had
while
to
you
go
were driving.
collect them first.
Yeah, you had to go collect them. I bet you had to go to a different screen
Yeah.
and all that stuff. We don't need that. We got Jelly and Chrome. Fun. It was fun. I have to say. It didn't really have like much of a sense of speed to it, which for a racing game kind of takes some of the fun out of it. But just messing around with the controls and stuff was fun on its own. So again, I think you got a really solid foundation. I think like if you add in just some traditional like Mario Kart style modes, some other things besides just a single player race, then I'd definitely push it up to super fun territory. Theme, I guess you could say it's like a straightforward take on the theme, but I've never seen anybody else do it. It's one of those ideas that it seems like somebody should have done it before because it's so cool. But yeah, I think it's a great use of the theme. The graphics were not really anything to write home about, but
we can tell they pull a lot of work on the cart and the character itself, so
yeah,
gotta give them credit for that.
character's got a good. It's the first time that I saw their face, but yeah, it's got attitude like a '90s kart racer should. Yeah, it was fine. They were functional. Give it 3. Humor. I mean, it's just a funny. It's funny to play it and to try to like wrangle with the controls. It's an inherently funny thing without having to like write in jokes or anything. So that's a tough trick to pull off. So I'll actually give you a 5 for that. And the mood was. I mean, I think it was a very kind of bland environment compared to how fun and wacky like the central gameplay mechanic was, and I know that's probably mostly just a function of time limitations, and especially since it's compo and you're going solo. But I'd like to just see some more exaggerated, I guess, like presentation of the rest of the world to kind of fit in with the goofy gameplay, and I think it would match up a little better. As it stands, it's maybe a bit jarring in terms of the contrast, but I mean, not so terrible. It was fine. Overall, I think this is really awesome. Just a bit more polish, and maybe like just a little bit more to do with, actually utilizing this really strong gameplay hook.
Right.
In a couple of more varied scenarios and stuff would be a 5 for me. But as it stands, it's a solid 4. Nice job.
In a way, it's surprising that this game needs to be rescued at all.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
wondering what's going on.
That's strange. Maybe it just has to do with the controller requirement or
That
something.
probably is it.
Yeah. It's like people see that and they just move on to the next one because it's easier. Well, I'm glad we had a controller and got to play it. So.
Yay!
Yay, Jelly and Chrome!